I'm here and I'm back. I'm here and I'm back. I'm here and I am back. Hey guys, it's your girl Wood High Priestess, and I'm back with another Ancestral Tarot Collective reading for all 12 signs. If you guys are interested in your own copy of Ancestral Tarot, you can hit me up on any one of my platforms. It's for $88.88. Okay, so today's reading is going to be a little bit different. Today makes 3 years since Carl, my son's father, has been gone. So we are going to use my handmade Dear Carl deck today just to see any messages that he can bring forth for the collective, one. And two, this is really like some messages from like a male ancestor, because I have been picking up heavy male ancestor, ghetto angel, like some real rough rider energy in the realms for y'all. So what better way to do that than to channel through Carl? Because if anybody doesn't know Carl, Carl ain't play that mess. Hey, okay. So long live the biggest, long live the greatest. Okay. So let's jump into what you gotta say, Carl. What you gotta say to the collective here? So let's jump straight into this here. Give me some clear and concise messages, ghetto angels, ancestors, cousins, legends of 860 Tarot, and Dear Carl today. So somebody may need to be mindful of like either their family, maybe a family of like their karmic opposition. Like, I don't know if somebody feels like they, or even like a group or a coven or a cult here. I don't know if somebody feels like they can trust somebody, but it's like, you can't trust everybody. It's like, I feel like some folks you can trust, but like there's some other people that you can't trust. So I'm gonna need y'all to kind of use your discernment with like a group of people here. It feels like only a select few people in like this group that you may be able to trust. Not everybody. No. Confirmation on that. Yeah, you're not able to trust everybody here. What's this about? Yeah, don't trust them. Bumbleclad. I don't know if somebody thought that they could trust like a group of people here, but you necessarily can't. It's only a select few people that you could trust, not everybody. And I also feel like your ancestors or this like ghetto angel or this male ancestor is letting you know that they are sorry for leaving you behind in some type of mess, conflict, some kind of unfinished business here, and it's leaving people behind that maybe you thought that you could trust when it came to like this person or maybe a karmic situation that you've been dealing with. You can't necessarily trust these people, and they are sorry for leaving like unexpected or not leaving with like enough information here. Let's see what else comes out. So I do feel like something is about to go in your favor though, and that's why they apologize for maybe leaving you behind and not necessarily leaving like enough info or enough something. There's something that when they left, it kept something unfinished here, but they're having something work out in your favor so that something can unfold to work out in your favor. And it's funny, today is March 9th came out. So I feel like this is like the beginning. Today could be the beginning of something. And I was channeling like a grave site here as well. Also confirmation on that. Somebody here may want to visit someone's grave site. May even want to do some kind of offerings, blessings, some kind of libation here, so that something could work out in your favor when it comes to like this, excuse me, somebody in the realms that has left you behind here. So this could be somebody's father, somebody's grandfather, somebody's uncle, somebody's brother, somebody's cousin. Here, there's somebody that is no longer here, and I feel like you need to give them some type of libation so that because I feel like there has already been a decision that was made in spiritual court, And now it's coming down into the 3D, into maybe some kind of legal situation in the 3D, or maybe even something like in a collective and like a group. Something about a group or a coven just cannot be trusted. And I feel like they are about to be under some kind of judgment, but you need to give some kind of libation, some kind of offering, so that this can come through. Today may be the beginning of this. This ancestor also does not want y'all to feel guilty for the fact that they are no longer here. I feel like they have served their purpose here on earth, and that's why certain things are playing out the way that it is. And getting chills as I'm saying this. Sometimes people leave us unexpectedly, but it's up to us to carry something on. It's up to us to finish something, to pick up where they left off, something of this sort. Because I feel like even if they were here, maybe something would have still been hidden. Maybe something wouldn't have fully come out the way that it was supposed to. Or this person could have just completely taken it into their hands and shit. I probably would have went left from there. Let me get a few more. Yeah, it's like, you know, when some people pass, it just causes like a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, a lot of like he said, she said. These are people that want to control the narrative because this person is no longer here, and maybe they're upset at the fact that you are taking control over a particular narrative. And I feel like this family, this group, this coven, this cult doesn't even have to be connected with this person, like that passed, like not directly. Like maybe this person passed and maybe you started dealing with some kind of messy energy and you're like, hold on, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, hold on, like, bitch. Kind of like energy. It is what this gives. Put the shoe where it fits. It could be the person of the one that somebody could even have like a homeboy that passed away and maybe dealt with like parts of their family and maybe realizing maybe they couldn't necessarily trust their family here as well. Let me just get a few more. And this person that has passed, they love you. This ghetto angel, this male ancestor, boy, they love you. They love you. They love anything that you come with, especially if you have any kids. But they are like protecting you and giving y'all like that love here. Let me get one more. And they are definitely pushing you into alignment. They're pushing you into your destiny. They're pushing you into something that was already pre-written here for you. So this is like a sign. Even though somebody has passed away, you may not be able to trust the people that are connected to them, or maybe people 757, maybe people that you were connected with. Maybe even like a group of friends. Somebody here just cannot be trusted. Only like a select few people, I feel like, that is either connected to you or this person that can be trusted, but everybody here cannot be trusted. But something about today, I feel like there's maybe a shift that's taking place. Maybe even today somebody needs to give like an offering, a libation here as well. But you no longer need to feel guilty about this person not being here, because they are putting you on the front line in the 3D. The same way they in the front line in the 5D, maybe they putting you on the front line in the 3D to maybe bring some kind of drama, conflict, gossip, jealousy, like to the forefront here. You may be the reason why this person can even ascend spiritually here as well. Let's get into A60 Tarot. Let's see what A60 Tarot got to say to confirm that. And then look, bottom of the deck on Front Street. That is my judgment card. So, somebody here definitely could be under some kind of judgment here as well. Sometimes it takes for people to pass, to ascend, to go into the realms, for truths to start to be revealed here. Yeah, this feels like an energy of once somebody like passed. It's like people did not want you to evolve. People did not want you to grow. People wanted you to be stuck. Almost like maybe somebody tried to put something on you or blame you for something here. Once somebody passed. but you are like evolving, you're growing. Because you know, when deaths take place, it does set us back a little bit. It does put us in this place of like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Sometimes it feels like time and everything around us just like stops for a moment, and then after a while you could kind of feel like you're stuck in this place of what if, and what if I did this, what if I did that, what if this never happened? What if that never happened? What if I did this? What if I did that? You know? But I feel like now maybe you're starting to evolve and grow out of like a timeline that you were once stuck in. And I don't think somebody expected that. I don't think somebody expected that. So heavy on, there was like a significant loss that somebody took. Folks probably took advantage of your kindness, took advantage of your grieving, took advantage of the fact that maybe you were just going through something here. But I feel like now you're starting to evolve out of that, and that's not what folks expected, and it's causing a tower moment now. 1111. My Joint of Kisses, Page of Cups, baby. You know your worth. You know your value. You know who you're supposed to be. You know, like you just know yourself, and maybe you're just embodying more of like this high vibrational energy after maybe taking a significant loss here. And I feel like now you also starting to realize who you can and can't trust. This is like a burning truth for somebody. That's also what this is giving me here. Let's keep going. Somebody really got a high off of trying to keep you down from like a downfall or like a significant loss that you once took here. And yes, my face is like, because bitch, what the fuck? It's like, who the fuck do you think you are, motherfucker? Thinking that you're gonna make somebody feel some type or try to, it's like somebody was trying to use like your pain and like the betrayal or something, or like this significant loss that like you went through, and was really trying to like badger you with this shit. It was 1 2 3 4 on my clock when I looked up. I think it was, I don't know, I'm a little dyslexic sometimes. Now it's 1 2 3 4. Yeah, somebody really wanted you to stay in like this place. It's not working though. And I feel like the tower moment is the fact that you're not in this place. This tower moment is the fact that you are outgrowing, like maybe grieving or trying to make sense of like a significant loss that took place. Somebody really was trying to use something really deep and fucked up that you went through against you. You're a raggedy ass bitch if you're somebody that does some shit like that, and God don't like ugly. And what's now being manifested is the fact that you are coming up out of this, and that was stressing them. I bet it is. I bet it is, bitch. I bet the fuck it is. Because you don't bank on nobody downfall. You don't use somebody's like pain or storyline against them and try to victimize yourself out of something. Like, what the fuck do you got to do with that shit? What the fuck? This feels like an outsider here. Or if it's not an outsider, this could be somebody that's direct. Put the shoe where it fits. But somebody here really wanted y'all to stay like fucked up when you dealt with like a significant loss. Somebody could have went homeless. Somebody could have struggled with like using like drugs and alcohol, which kind of brought them down into like a deeper place here. You're really just learning to protect your energy. And that's stressing somebody out, because somebody's like, why aren't they reacting? 1414. Why aren't they budging? Why aren't they? You're supposed to be fucked up. You're supposed to be going through it. What's going on? Bitch. Not my profits. Not my collective. Bitch. We don't never stay down for too long now, bitch. Who the hell you think you are, motherfucker? Yeah, you're outgrowing. You're outgrowing something that was meant to keep you down. You are outgrowing something that was really meant to just keep you like in this fucked up place. It's like you transmuting this energy now. And now I got folks looking at you from another point of view. I also feel like, here goes with my Five Trots, my King of Swords here. So this could either be like this male ancestor that I was talking about, or even somebody in law enforcement, they are now forced to maybe see like this downfall that you were going through in like another perspective here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, oh, there go my nose again. There go that shit. Um, yeah, that gives me like the confirmation. Mm, 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 mm. Somebody really thought when you was down and out, grieving, going through this tough time, that they were gonna use it against you. That is so heavy, all in this shit. Like, I don't think people understand. You are a raggedy, funky ass bitch when you do some shit like that. And God do not like ugly. And I feel like now somebody is being forced to view you in like a different light, view you or see things in another perspective, but maybe your perspective, maybe in your truth. And you know how sometimes they say there's three sides to a story: their truth, your truth, and then the actual truth. The crazy part is your truth aligns with the actual truth here. And I'm hearing vacate. So somebody here may have to vacate, remove themselves emotionally from how they were viewing something here about you. Somebody made what you had going on all about them fucking selves. You are a weird ass bitch. You are a weird ass bitch. Whoever the fuck you are. I'm gonna pull the what's the gossip on this hoe next. Cause hoe, who the fuck is you? Yeah, so this is heavily giving me like somebody wanted you to stay like in this traumatic energy, and now this traumatic experience is now backfiring onto them. Somebody here can now be taking a significant loss and I feel bad for me. Oh, look at what I'm going through. Ain't nobody gonna feel bad for you, bitch. Not when you was badgering the next motherfucker when they was going through it. And now that you're going through something similar, if not worse, now you want people to feel bad for you. I ain't gonna hold you. Not to say like it's petty, or not to say like you're banking on somebody's downfall the way that they were banking on yours, but I ain't gonna hold you. Some of y'all may be a little bit happy watching somebody go through the same ass shit that they put you through, going through the same ass shit that they once laughed at you about. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? And I don't necessarily feel bad for people that like project onto somebody else's pain or uses somebody's pain or like their downfall to like either big up themselves or to like put themselves in the storyline of, oh, look at what they're going through and they're trying to make me feel like, or try to put me down because bitch, get yourself out the fucking situation. Then you wouldn't be in the middle of some shit if you didn't insert yourself. What the fuck? It's almost like somebody really inserted themselves in your pain and really thought that they could bank off of it. And now that you're pulling yourself out of it, it's like you're transmuting it, but it's sending it back. Somebody here is about to go through a very significant loss. Very, 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 very significant loss. And I also feel like this male ancestor here is the one that's like invoking this. Somebody here is being forced to stop using something against you. Somebody here is being forced to leave you the fuck alone. Stop using your pain and your trauma against you. Ugh, 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 ugh. That's all I can do. Because you're a disgusting person to do some shit like that. And I'm going to talk my shit in this reading today because anyways, they're being forced to leave you alone and they're going to resent. They can't even really resent you for it. They're more going to like resent themselves. Like, why did I do that? Now I look dumb. Now I look stupid. Now I'm going through it here. And I feel like this is happening at a very, 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 very quick pace. Somebody here really needs to give some kind of offering. ASAP. Somebody need to give some kind of offering here. ASAP, my baby. ASAP. Somebody here needs to talk to their ancestors to push something through. There's something, I'm telling you, your ancestors is trying to Mika Maka Wooka Waka a bitch real quick. There y'all. Give that offering. Give that offering, okay? It don't even gotta be too much. You could just pray about it, talk to them, sit to yourself, meditate, think about a particular ancestor or somebody particular in your energy that has passed away here, because they want to come through and invoke some kind of progress. They want to push something through. It's like, yo, we have already made the decision in spiritual court. Just do this so that we can just like just yank it. Yank it. Somebody they wanted. It's like, yo, we've literally already made the decision in the realm. Just do this real quick, man. Light that candle. Make a plate of food for me and just put it up. Put it on the altar. Something of the sort. Somebody here, if you don't have anything in particular, like spiritual, like an altar, or you don't feel comfortable leaving like a plate of food out here for them, what I see somebody may need to do is to write and burn. So write like a petition, write a prayer, just maybe write out your feelings here to this person. Burn it when you're done. Burn it. The ancestors gonna receive it and be like, all right, heard you. And let's bring this down. Let's bring spiritual court down into the 3D, motherfucker. Some quick communication I feel like is happening between the realms and then the 3D here. Baby, they're trying to dim somebody's light. The same way somebody was trying to dim your light with the hubby, the Emperor card here. Somebody tried to dim your motherfucking light. And the ancestor said, quittez back mise. Touch not my anointed. That's like the best way for me to say that. And like Creole. Yeah, your ancestors ready to start a showdown. And you don't even gotta do nothing here. Somebody here about to go through some shit for trying to use your pain against you. Trying to use something that you went through against you here. Okay? Because they're trying to have you embark on this new part of like your journey here. They're trying to put you in harmony and peace. And they're also trying to level out the playing field so that you can make a good decision. But you're going to be able to stand on it. But I feel like this is what has somebody in some kind of like illusion right now, because they're not understanding why like the power dynamic is like flipping or turning into your favor. And you have a lot of support. But I feel like everything that you went through, you were meant to go through all of this to make you stronger. You were meant to go through all of this so that you can build like a new skill, a new sense of strength. Somebody here could also be having a new spiritual gift start to come in here. But I feel like your truth is about to come out, my baby. So just stay down. Just stay down. And you're definitely going through, like, I'm telling you, there's a huge transition, a huge change. Something is definitely coming to an end. Whoever the fuck thought that they was going to play in your face, it's over. It's over. It is over. Now they're going to have to deal with what they once thought was so ha ki he ti he when it was you. And now you're stepping into, okay, I made my peace with that. I'll have my moments where, I'll think about it, or I'll have my moments where I'm slightly triggered, but it's not putting me in this energy to like feel like I have to continuously fight for myself here. And whatever this is meant to help build like a legacy. This is meant to be the start of like some kind of like wealth, prosperity, not only for you, but like for your bloodline here as well. Like I said, somebody being forced to motherfucking leave you the fuck alone and look at things from a new perspective. Yeah, there's an ancestor here that is flipping. They like, this bitch is shaking the table. Is what this gives. Somebody here about to go through some shit because they thought it was funny to try to blame you for something, or try to make you or try to use something that you went through like against you. Something of this sort. You're an evil bitch. You're an evil ass bitch. And I don't like people like that. Funky ass bitch. What's the gossip on all of this? Let me get like a better idea of all of this here. So somebody here is still trying to use this against you. I don't know if they're still trying to get people to like hear them out. They're still trying to get people to side with them. And it's like people are looking at them like, bro, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about profit. I don't want to, like, this is like the dynamic shifting here. It's almost like people are starting to see who you are, what you went through, and it's like, yeah, that wasn't cool. Yeah, that wasn't cool. That wasn't funny. Like, and I do not want to partake in your little narrative. I don't want to partake in your storyline. Like, folks are now getting ignored, whoever this is, whenever like they speak on you here. This is somebody that was very committed into trying to make you look like you were crazy. Like, they were very committed into trying to use something here against you. Oh, I'll take that since it came out. And now this person is having to like hide. Like, okay, damn, nobody hear me, nobody believe me, nobody want to hear me out anymore. It's like there's like shame. There's like shame in the fact that they were so committed into trying to keep you down. There's shame in them trying to really keep you down. There's like, I bet. I also feel like something here is definitely, like I said, something is happening in your favor. Somebody here in my collective really got some overnight success that's brewing up out of all of this. So maybe this could be a court case. This could be somebody's platform. Maybe your truth is finally being heard here. Somebody here could just wake up and like the whole community is like, nah, we see you. Nah, we hear you, Prophet. My bad. My bad. Like, we shouldn't have allowed that. We shouldn't have jumped in on this hate train. We shouldn't have spoken out of turn about something that we thought that we knew, or we had like only one side of like the story about it. Now that we have the full story, yeah, my fault. My fault. My fault. And I feel like now that this is taking place here for you, this is really why. This is one of those things where people, you know, when people could see something within yourself that you don't necessarily see within yourself first. Like they see, yeah, like they see it first until 27, until you actually like see it or actually comes into fruition here. Yeah, this is what this also feels like. But be careful for the ones that are just suddenly trying to side with you. Yeah, there's like this power dynamic that's flipping. That's why you can't be using people pain, betrayal, like their dark times against them here. Because now that things are starting to flip, like this power dynamic is starting to shift in your favor. It's giving that people are starting to see like, damn, Prophet made it out of it. Prophet, you know, we see them, we see their truth, we see what's happening with them now, right? And this could have people trying to clout chase, like, oh, I've always believed you. Oh, da, 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 da. Don't believe all them folks that's now suddenly trying to side with you here. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have somebody watching you rise. You definitely have somebody watching you become some. I'll take these two out. Yeah, people are just trying to come back into your energy because now it don't look cool to side with the person that was trying to go up against you here. This is forcing folks to do like some shadow work. This is forcing folks to be like lonely. But I also feel like you are okay. You had to be okay with going through something by yourself. You had to learn to just kind of block out the noise, to kind of exclude yourself out of everything because you wanted better for yourself. But for others or anybody that went up against you, it's like folks is like, yeah, I'm about to leave that to you. You got to take the blame for that. I don't care if I once agreed with you. I don't care if I gave you the go to do something or if I told you that it was okay. Like, just because I told you it was okay, you still grown. You could still make your own decisions. You didn't have to listen to me. Like, one of those kind of like things. It's like your success or you coming out of something here. 29. It's like forcing people to be like, yo, I gotta work on myself. Damn. If I thought X, Y, and Z was true about profit, maybe I gotta look at myself. If none of that was true, maybe I gotta look at myself if people were just exploiting them. It's like somebody was really trying to exploit Yeah, that's the word I want to use. Somebody here was really trying to exploit you. And baby, that shit is not working out in their favor the way that they thought. Somebody is not getting the results that they thought that they were going to get out of exploiting you. I mean, they're getting the results, it's just backfiring around to them. And I don't even feel like it's you that has to like speak your truth. I feel like maybe you've already done this. Maybe you have already said what you had to say, and maybe now somebody here is probably speaking on your behalf, because there's no filter card. It doesn't really give you. This gives somebody else speaking up here for you. Spill tea. Yeah, it ain't you. This is not you. Something is backfiring, disgusting you. I'm telling you, you can't use people. You cannot use the things people have went through and try to victimize yourself out of that. Like with this, like I don't even know like how people can even put themselves into somebody else's pain and be like, oh my God, look, they're fake hurting. They're fake going through it. And look what they're trying to do to me because what they're going through is fake. Whole time, what you're going through is real as fuck. What you're going through is actually legit. And people are now telling them about themselves. People could be telling you all about this person here, giving you all the tea on, you know, what they were doing behind your back, 3131, what they were doing, like maybe even like certain parts of somebody's past is starting to come out. Listen, take the info, but don't let nobody close here to you. Because the same way somebody is now like this karmic is now, or this opposition is now getting exploited, or people are now dropping all this tea on, oh yeah, they was doing this to you, they was doing that, girl, they said this and that about you, but back in the day I remember when they did. Don't trust that. I mean, take in the info, take in the tea, take it all, but it's like you only telling me this now because you see that I was completely justified. You see my truth. You now see that what I'm going through is legit. Some people don't really have a hidden agenda behind that, but I really wouldn't trust it. These could just be people that are just trying to, 32. These could just be people that are trying to get on like your good side. I wouldn't necessarily trust it. But yet again, something here is flipping in your favor. Somebody could be hiding the fact that they are two-faced or just fake. Yeah, something here is working out in your favor, and then folks gonna be coming to you like, oh yeah, when this person was attacking you, they did this, they did that. Like I said, taking the tea, taking the information, but don't do anything with it. Just take it in for yourself. If you have to use it at a later date, use it at a later date, but do not build a bond or a connection with somebody now that they're just dropping all the tea about the same person that was just going in on you, or trying to use something against you, or trying to hurt you, or trying to cause some kind of pain here, or something of this sort. And the crazy part is, I feel like folks see, this is one of those things, I feel like people been seeing like the pattern of this person poking at you, been seeing the pattern of somebody trying to be real with you. Yeah, Carl is that mean, like, is like calling out somebody here. Carl is heavily calling out somebody that's about to get caught. Somebody is about to get caught red-handed. Something is about to work out in your favor. But also, folks is trying to come back and give you the tea, like, oh, I was always on your side. Oh, I always believed you. Oh, da-da-da-da-da. But there's like a turning point, like a big break moment that is finally starting to take place here. And that's why folks all of a sudden want to be all nice to you, or want to all of a sudden tell you, and you could have already like hinted or had an idea about something here, and you just are now getting the confirmation. Take the confirmation, keep it pushing. I wouldn't trust anybody I wouldn't trust anybody that's moving. And let me dive in deeper, because what the fuck is wrong with this person? That's what I want to know. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? I'm seeing imposter syndrome in my head. Because if you're using somebody's other pain, like somebody else's pain, to like victimize yourself through somebody else's like downfall, or like the dark night of the soul energy that they were going through, like, are you fucking remedial? Like, do you need to go see somebody? Do you need to go talk to somebody? Do you need to go see if the chemical balance in your brain, if it actually is balanced, if it's not imbalanced? Somebody here could have been using like beauty magic, like their looks, to cover up the fact that they're just a nasty motherfucker. Here, I feel like your biggest enemy, your biggest op is about to get exposed. Somebody here could be looking all dry, all like a skeleton, and just all in the motherfucking face. Here, somebody just looks like the life it is being sucked out of them, or slowly but surely the life is starting to be sucked out of them. If you have not noticed this, I give it between that spring equinox and up into the fall. Somebody here about to start looking real fucked up, like a real, like, hanging off of a thread. But guess what? When you lie, when you got all that nasty energy just built up inside of you, and you not being honest with yourself, or you aren't taking full accountability for being such a fucked up person, what the fuck you think gonna happen to you? You finna look like one suck up, dry up bog juice. 1, 2, You there looking flecky. You there looking like a zombie. Like, yo, like, dog. Like, yo, like, you over there looking a mess. Zombie is like another way to call somebody like a zombie. I don't know, like Haitians say zombie. We say zombie. Because that's like another way to call somebody like a crackhead. Or like a fucking, if it's not, I don't know who that is. I'm not answering that. If it's not necessarily like a crackhead, this is somebody that has like a nasty spirit that's just sitting on them, and now they looking dry, they looking old, they looking sick. Sick means dry. See? Using all your little good looks, and you thinking that's getting you by, and now your ass is starting to look all fucked up because you was doing all that shit. Yeah, this person is a shapeshifter. This person is a shapeshifter. But now, since they've been, this also gives me like fake girl energy. Like, you know how somebody act like, or like a female will act like they're all for like the ladies, or like a man that act like, I'm all for men, I'm all for men's mental health, I'm all for, making a man or boosting his confidence, trying to help him feel like that bad motherfucker. Put the shoe where it fits, whether it's a male or a female here. That shit's fake as fuck. That shit's fake as fuck, because when it was you going through all of that, it was so easy to put you down. It was so easy to make you look like you was the motherfucking problem and shit, right? But they'll be so quick to try to, oh, I'm so this, I'm so high vibrational. And people are like, nah, I remember when you was doing that to profit. You ain't who you say you are, because if you were who you say you were, you wouldn't have been doing all of that to that person. Nah, this is a cover-up. This is a cover-up. People can see how fake somebody is now. That's what's wrong with this person. What else is wrong with them? What the fuck else is wrong with this motherfucker? I ain't gonna pull too much. Somebody has maybe cursed their bloodline, maybe cursed their home, like like somebody's personal space is like haunted now. Like, yeah, it's very much haunted for all this shit that they was here doing to you. Somebody here could also have come from like a broken bloodline, or had a lot of curses or cycles. I really don't like to use the word curse, but somebody could have came from a lot of confirmation. The way my nose just started doing all of this. Oh, so that's like confirmation. Yeah, somebody here I feel like has caused their bloodline to be haunted. Somebody could be watching, maybe like, okay, I channeled this on Patreon a little while ago. It's in my description box below. Follow me on, become a member on my Patreon. I have a free option along with a paid option here as well. The free option comes with like downloads, random downloads, and stuff like that I always get from time to time. So tapping on that. But yeah, this was like a download that I had gotten on Patreon a little minute ago. Somebody here did so much to bring you down, or did so much to talk about, you know how when somebody be like, oh, fuck your dead homies, and like fuck your dead loved ones, fuck that motherfucker in the ground, that motherfucker don't get, like, all that weird ass shit. Especially with somebody that like you really cared about here. Somebody here has caused some kind of curse on somebody that they are close with, or somebody in their bloodline. Yeah, this exact download is coming out again. Like I said, I had already channeled this on Patreon, but this gives me the energy of somebody that's like, they've been so nasty, or maybe even use like a deceased loved one against you. Somebody here is about to lose out on somebody. Now I'm hearing like a brain aneurysm. Somebody here, and not trying to invoke death on anybody, and not trying to force death on anybody here, but this gives me the vibe of somebody was poking at you and your loved one, or somebody that has passed away, or trying to be funny, talking about some fuck your dead homies, fuck this person, fuck that dead motherfucker, all kind of like weird ass shit that somebody tried to invoke over you. I now feel like somebody close to them, and it could be like a male in their life, that is actually getting ready to suddenly pass away. And this person could be somebody here could get randomly unalived. Maybe in like a shooting or a stabbing, something very violent. But I'm also seeing like somebody could just look very, very healthy. They don't really have any kind of particular health issues here. And then all of a sudden, this person, 42, they just don't wake up one day. Somebody could just pass away and they sleep. And once the autopsy is done, it's like a brain aneurysm. Somebody could have had a sudden cardiac arrest. Here, something of this sort. And I feel like once this takes place, that's what's going to wake somebody up. Like, hold on. Damn, I was doing all of this shit. Now it's like, now it's me. What's real? What's I was doing all of this, and I thought I was above all of, that pain, that hurt, that I really just thought I was above all of that. Now look at me. What's real? What's fake? What do I do? How do I go about life? Yeah, the power dynamics are flipping here very badly. The way somebody tried to use like a deceased loved one against you, bitch, they going down. They asses is going down. Yeah, this person is now becoming whoo, everything that this person laughed at you about, tried to poke at you about, is really finna become their reality. That's the shift. That's the shift. That's why you got to be careful what you talk about. That's why you got to be careful what you laugh at. You don't know if that's going to end up being you. You don't know what God now has in store here for you. Yeah, and this is somebody that's like, I'm telling you, they're going to want people to feel so bad for them. And people are going to remind them like, no, you was doing that to profit, bruh. Remember when you was laughing at them? Remember when you was poking at them? Don't look for no sympathy now, motherfucker. I don't want to say this reading is a little on the dark side today, but baby, I can't do nothing but just speak the motherfucking truth and just put it out there. This is now having somebody now realize like, damn, 44 as I look up. This is now having somebody realize, like, damn, what else did that negative energy did I put out there? What else did I? It's like now somebody's going through like this review, and damn, I also channeled this. A lot of what I channel on like Patreon tends to come out in like my readings here. So heavily fuck with me on Patreon, fuck with me on YouTube, y'all, because a lot of these downloads tend to coincide here a lot. Like I said before, look down in the link below, and I'm sorry, in the description box below, and you will see the link to my Patreon, patreon.com/Woo the High Priestess. Okay, somebody here is now starting to doubt, like, damn, should I have did this? Should I have did that? And I was like, damn, I done did X, Y, and Z. What else did I do? What else did I say? Well, that's now starting to like catch up here with me. It's almost like somebody wants to turn their back from the reflection of how things are starting to backfire onto them. And it's like, bitch, you still looking at yourself. Let me get about 2-3 more cards. This person is also starting to come to terms that you know more than you let on. You know more than what they assumed here about you, and that's what's scaring them. Somebody here is scared as fuck. Somebody here is scared as fuck. I feel like they know, or they know that you know more about them than you let on, and that's what's also spooking them. Maybe you have warned somebody, like, okay, keep playing with me. You gonna see how God don't play about me. You about to see that my ancestors don't play about me. Keep poking. Keep doing that shit. See what the fuck about to start happening to you. This person has actually sabotaged a lot of connections coming for you here as well. This person is very unhappy with themselves to the point where maybe they were anointed to close out certain cycles within their bloodline, but because they thought that they were bigger and higher and more mighty than you, like now it's like, oh shit, look at my kids, look at my people, look at my family, look at my mom, look at my dad, look at my siblings, look at my auntie, look at my grandparents. Like, they all crumbling and falling apart over here. Somebody here is definitely getting a taste of their own medicine. See, that's why I use Carl energy today. Because one thing about Carl, that King Lickback. You know anything about Carl? You did anything to Carl, oh my mother. He was getting your ass back, bitch. I swear to God, he ain't play that shit. He ain't play that shit. I like to say I had my child with my evil twin. Because, because I'm the same way, bitch. Don't come over here doing no motherfucking shit and think the shit ain't gonna come back for you, motherfucker. Let's dive more in on this true crime, because I want to know more of how this person is going to start to get caught up, how people are viewing them. This is like a karmic read down today. So if you needed any confirmation that whoever been playing with you and look like they living their best life and look like everything is good, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. They're using the internet to like, hey, they're using the internet, other people, like maybe even public places to portray like everything is good. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because I feel like when you're really happy, when you're really just embodying good energy, you don't always got to let people know. You don't always got to put it out there. You don't always got to do all that mess here. People are starting to read between the lines of what this person says and does, whether it's about 4848, whether it's about you, whether it's about the next person, the next situation, something of the sort. But somebody here is starting to really read between the lines. The people around this karmic energy, this opposition, people are reading between the lines. And I also feel like people are now gathering more info on you, gathering more info about your side, what you know here, to now realize, or how to invoke some kind of justice here for you. Somebody here wants something to now be balanced. And this could also be this male ancestor here that's doing like this karmic review. But I also feel like this karmic review feels very, I'm seeing 3D in my head. It's very 3D. It's very, very, very 3D. You know, when somebody just keeps lying and keeps trying to manipulate a storyline to make you look like the bad guy to the point where they start contradicting themselves, trying to make you look like the bad guy? Bitch. It's starting to become obvious. It's starting to become obvious that somebody here cannot remember their lies. It's starting to become very obvious here that somebody cannot keep up with the storyline that they have came up with to go up against you here. And it has somebody maybe going back and like, okay, what's right, what's wrong? Did this person even move accordingly? Did this person... So if this is like legally here, somebody here, especially if somebody maybe use like a legal setting to like demonize you or to make you look like the person here, look like, you know, like the karmic person or like the issue here, somebody here could be going back and looking at like legally was the procedure followed. I'm also seeing more like moral procedure, like did this person have any moral values going up against profit here? And then I'm also seeing too, maybe in like a workplace, something about somebody needing to go back and maybe review like how things should be done, like how a procedure should have went. And somebody here probably could have skipped a few steps or maybe did something wrong to try to make you look like the bad person, and somebody sees that and now they're starting to put two and two together. They aren't necessarily telling this person that they know or they see that something was wrong, something was off, something was... I don't really feel like somebody is full-blown being honest about it or full-blown like expressing this quite yet, because I really feel like here somebody is like silently collecting some kind of evidence now that they are reviewing how a procedure was done to make you look like the problem, and now they like, nah, this something is missing, or nah, they put in some wrong info, or no, they embellished, they did something about a lie or some kind of improper information, or something just was not put in or done correctly, and somebody now sees that and now they're starting to put two and two together. So I don't know if like somebody opened up some kind of case or opened up some kind of something here against you. It's now being reopened so that people can see the truth. Yeah. Your truth is really coming out because somebody here didn't follow legal procedure, moral procedure, spiritual procedure. Hey, somebody here could have tried to motherfucking hex you and didn't realize that they wasn't supposed to do it that way. Somebody here could have tried to do some little... Somebody here just did something here to you and did not have the full clearancy on it. Dumbass. You's a stupid bitch. And now the truth about that is starting to come out. People see it. They're not warning this person at all. They are not warning this person at all. I do feel like this person is still going to try to talk their way out of this situation. But folks are like, nah. Or how somebody could get caught up in being messy is being more focused on like a procedure or how something needs to be done procedurally, something of this sorts, right? But somebody here could be more caught up on like the conflict. It's like, we're not talking about the conflict. Fuck the conflict at this point. Did you even, when you were trying to go about this conflict, did you even think about how this needs to be done to even prove your point? Fuck the conflict. Did you follow the regulations, the rules, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps? Like, did you follow that? And 53, somebody could have tried to go from the step 1 to step 4, 5, 6. No, bitch. you can skip 2 and 3. So now that you skip 2 and 3, now we just throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. Somebody here could have also just been building up a case, letting somebody run their mouth, gathering your proof, gathering your screenshots, gathering all your little information here, so that once it has to be presented that somebody here, I'm telling you, somebody was doing some messy ass shit, trying to use shit against you, and they didn't even do it the right way. You dumb bitch. Use a dummy. Like Precious Mama said, use a dummy, bitch. You ain't never gonna be nothing, bitch. Like, that's how somebody wanted to make you feel, and that's them. They ain't never gonna be nothing now. They the dummy now. They the stupid bitch now. Fucking idiot. Let me get two more. Which has people now seeking your truth. Yeah, somebody here didn't follow a proper procedure here and trying to go up against you, and it's now being exposed. And it now has people wanting to seek your truth. But now that they are maybe even gathering their own evidence, or maybe you present your evidence, your proof, your truth, something of this sort, it'll now be so obvious that somebody just did not know what the fuck that they were doing when it came up to going against you. Stupid, goofy ass. Yeah, somebody's definitely under some kind of investigation here. Definitely under some kind of investigation. I don't know how long somebody thought that they could just go up against you and didn't think that it was going to be any kind of backlash. Fucking idiot. Just an idiot. Bitch, that flew. And I feel like you're finally going to start to get like some good news out of everything that you've been through. You're going to finally be like, yes, this is exactly what I was waiting for. Yes. Now I could move on. Now I could do X, Y, and Z. Somebody here could also have like getting like their record expunged here so that they can go get a job. Maybe a case is closing out so that they can get a job. Somebody's record, like, I don't know, I'm picking up on that here. Somebody's like legal record could be cleared out here too, so that something new and exciting could come out here for them. Yeah, you're like breaking an illusion. You're breaking through something that was meant to keep you down. What I said. Somebody here could have a new job opportunity, some kind of money come in, especially if somebody was lying on you. You could even sue for like defamation of character and get some kind of money here out of this. I'm chilling now, and I love me a little bit of both of them. But she was a little messy for playing with Cardi B here. But Cardi B and Tasha K. You know how Cardi B sued Tasha K, won the lawsuit, and now Tasha K was trying to act like she wasn't trying to pay Cardi B or something of the sorts. And now Cardi B is now having her lawyers now file for Tasha K's like finances and assets to now be looked into to make sure that she is not hiding anything so that Cardi B could get paid. Yeah, that's what this gives here. Like, yeah, y'all had a karmic that was dead ass trying to control you based off of like something dark or fucked up that you were going through here. And it's like they tried to mock you, they tried to play in your face. And now that you're starting to find some kind of peace out of this, like somebody could feel like something that they did. Like they probably trying to play it off. But I'm telling you, any karmic that was playing in your face, baby, they could feel that shit. They could feel like, yo, is this about to catch up with me? Is this about to... Am I going to have to take accountability? Like something here starting to feel off. Like this person too quiet, or this person is too calm, or this person is really starting to seem too happy for my liking. Hold on now, bitch. Like, do I have to take any kind of accountability? Am I going to have to get caught up? Am I going to be the one that starts to look crazy? Something of this sort? Maybe. Probably. Most likely. Yeah. Somebody here can't handle the fact that you, like some kind of spark within you is being rekindled. Like your happiness is starting to come back, and that is a huge concern here for this person. Also, don't be fooled by how this person is trying to portray themselves, trying to come off like they're happy, trying to come off like everything is cool. I also feel like this person feels like you being too happy or too filled with light right now probably has them like, No, something's going on. I just don't know it yet. Something here is off. I'm just not fully aware of what this is quite yet. And it's starting to make them feel helpless. But they move really selfishly trying to go up against you. Somebody here is very scared. They're scared of your peace. They're scared of your peace. They're scared of the fact that maybe you found like a balance of like your emotions here. This person also feels like you're just like, I'm gonna get you. Stop running from this dick, boo. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to use that song. But that's just always what I hear when the ancestors like, oh, you thought everything was calm. It's like the calm before the storm. Okay, that's that song by Blueface. I'm gonna get you. Stop running from this dick, boo. That's literally what this feels like. And also, he's an Aquarius. If you know anything about like Aquarius placements, heavy on that karma. Heavy on that karma here. I know I got me some heavy Aquarius placements. So motherfuckers think that they gonna come and try to come for me, and bitch, that shit always come back for their ass. So it'd be funny when I see other people the same people that robbed me try to be like, oh, I have Capricorn placements. I have Libra placements. I have Aquarius placements. And bitch, the same way you have those placements is the same way I do. And the same way this shit about to catch up, girl, it's just so funny. But yeah, some of the heavy Aquarius energy is what I'm channeling with that here. Yeah. The game shut down. Sorry, move over. It's my turn now, move over. The game shut down. That's an old ass, I think like 90s, early 2000s song. Like, I even forget like who really sang that song for real, but that's literally what I'm hearing. Like, somebody knows that you're coming in to just shut some shit down. Like, they know it. They know it. They know that you just stopping, you just waiting to like attack, to like yeah, I got all this proof. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. And when they was doing this on this date at this time and somebody here is not ready for that at all. Somebody here was really trying to play a fucked up game here with y'all, and they did not think that it was going to be over. I also feel like you are hiding between, and it's not even in a bad way, because now I'm getting two different energies off of this card here. So you are somebody that you don't always show your next move, but like you see how like the butterfly is like all pretty and stuff. It's like you have a lot of good sides here to you. You are just picking and choosing who sees that good side here to you. But also what I'm getting is like you're the one that's being hidden. People don't know what's going to come out of you next. But I feel like with this eye being exposed, this is whoever was trying to play with you and hide behind these multiple masks. They're now the ones that's now being exposed. They're the ones where people could see them for who they really are. Listen, my baby, all you gotta do, stay calm, hold your frequency, which is at a high vibration right now. Stay positive, okay? Because something here, the power dynamic is really like flipping in your favor. And I also feel like you are just very rooted in like your spiritual journey, believing that your ancestors and the Most High is really just gonna like take things into their hands here. You guys are breaking an illusion. You guys are breaking through something that was meant to keep you down. And somebody here is learning the hard way that they should have never inserted themselves into your storyline. They should have never inserted themselves into your pain, because now all the pain that they were he and tee and that, it's now going back to its original owner here. What am I gonna use to close? Use my angel tarot to close out this read. This was a good little hour read. Yep, as I split the deck here, Justice and the King of Gabriel. So I feel like justice is definitely here on your side. The scales of justice are really being balanced out, and it's going to be very successful. You're going to feel accomplished, and you're also going to regain some kind of power that somebody was trying to take care from you. This deck's so damn big. Justice is loading. Justice is loading, my baby. So if you needed some kind of insight on something if something was getting ready to work out in your favor, if your karmics are struggling, how your karmics are being treated, what's going on with them, they are very scared. They can intuitively feel that something is about to catch up with them. They just don't know how and when. Yeah, they are with the moon card here. Yeah, this person is very much in like an illusion as to what's getting ready to go down. And that's because you chose to pull your energy back. You chose to just gather your evidence, focus on your peace, and let everything unfold so that you can essentially expose this person. Your ancestors can essentially expose this person. Okay? But you're definitely going to feel very fulfilled by that. I also feel like a new connection could be coming out of all this here as well. And we're going to focus on that in y'all reading for tomorrow. That whatever it is that you've been going through, whatever it is that was like trying to keep you down, now that you're breaking out of it, what are the new things that are now starting to come out of somebody trying to keep you down here? Yeah. So somebody here could be having like a new relationship come through out of all of this. Somebody here could also have like a new group of friends, like a new soul tribe. Something here is starting to come out of the illusion that somebody was trying to build around you, build around your name, build around your reputation. And now they're the ones that's scared because now it's them that's like, damn, I done put all this out there on the prophet. Now I don't feel too good about what I did. I don't feel too good about that here. And it's all because you chose a better route. You chose to not involve yourself in this back and forth. You decide to let your ancestors or this male ancestor handle something here. Continue to follow your heart's desires and continue to just do what you know is right, high vibrational. Do not go tit for tat. Do not feel like you got to keep trying to prove yourself here. Don't do any of that. Don't do any of that. Just collect your evidence, collect your proof, go about your business, focus on raising your vibrations here because you are breaking out of something that someone was trying to keep you in. And it's actually putting you in an energy to where you can actually accomplish the very things that people were trying to keep back or hold you back from. Baby, there's a nasty karmic backfire that's going down. And this is why you don't take the most deepest and intimate parts of people's lives or the things that people have been through and try to use it against them. Like, bitch, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen to you? What the fuck did you think? Okay? Listen, if anybody was trying to keep you down, if anybody was trying to play in your face, baby, they're going to regret it because everything that somebody tried to put onto you is now coming back onto them, okay? But yes, y'all, once again, long live the biggest, long live my baby daddy, long live Cooley, Carl, Cool Smooth, however y'all want to address him as, because Cooley had like a whole bunch of nicknames. But yes, y'all, that concludes the reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys.